Hey guys. Hi. So I made some nose cuffs, as you can see this one right here. I made a few, like how do I show this? I have this design. By the way, they were all freestyle. I was trying to make a heart, but whatever. So I have this one, then there's this one which is kind of like, I don't know, every single one of them were freestyle, and yeah, I have that one. The next one is this one. I think this is my least favorite. I don't know, it's because it doesn't have any volume to it, but if my eyebrows look purple, it's because of my sunscreen. I don't know, it never like sinks in as much as I would like it to, for whatever reason. I'm trying to put my hair back, but the next one is this one. I sort of kind of like it. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship with this one right now, but there she is. And we have the first one I ever made. This one is really cute. I like it a lot. It's simple. It looks like a, what's it called? Like a clover. But that's it. And then there's this one I really like again. This one is so pretty. She's super pretty. Like, look at that. She's such a bad bitty. Okay, and the last one is kind of similar to that other one, but I don't know if I like this one that much. But yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, okay. So those are all the ones I have, but of course, I'm gonna be wearing my favorite, which is the one that looks like a heart. Okay, so the first thing that you do need for a fact is wire. So I have gold wire. This is 18 gauge, and I got this from Joann's. It was a long wire, but I bought the wire originally for my school's final project, and this is what is left. Okay, so that's what we're gonna use. And I also ordered this off Amazon again for school project, but I decided to make this with the wires left. This was like $10. I'll leave a link below. Honestly, this is all you ever need. This is to cut the wire, because you do not want to use scissors. Trust me. This is for like swirls. This makes it so much easier. And this is for like to move like the wire around. Oh wait, I'm gonna get close and personal. Ew. But bear with me, okay? Bear with me, besties. So what I like to do first of all is to make, okay, I'm gonna show you through the use of this one. I love to make hold on. Okay, can you see that? I'm sure you can. I love to make this part first, which is kind of like a loop, just so you don't prick yourself. Because trust me, when I first started, I used to have this just burnt straight, and bro, don't mind me putting my nails, but I'm just feeling all the blisters from not having it like, basically not having it like that. But then later on, I'll show you how I go about my design such as that. By the way, I know I've said this previously, but I have said it previously, it's all freestyle. It's not, I don't really think much about it, I just do it. Okay, so I take the end of this, right? I should have filmed this in a different way, but whatever. I have a little nick here that just looks weird. I'm just gonna cut that off. Take the wire and I clip that on top. Anyways, I take the wire clip that on top, and I just roll it. Okay, so I just make a complete twirl. So that's what the twirl looks like. And when I roll it once like that, still leaving it on just a little bit so it can have a bend, just the opposite way a little bit. So it should end up looking like this when you take it out, like that. It's just a twirl. It's literally just a twirl. So using this tool, I just clip on the loop and I bend it backwards so it's bumped up like so. Bumped up like so. Now I take this again. I clip to as close as possible just because. And at the thickest part of the swirly, that's where I make my new swirl. And that will be the part that cuffs into your nose. So like so. So it looks like that. And if you were to put it in your nose, it's gonna stay. So like that, it's safe. It's not, when it's like this, it's safe. It's not pricking you in the nose or anything. So when I put it in, obviously I can put it with the shit. I can't put it with stuff on. Actually I can, but when I put it in, you can kind of see like it just, yeah, you can just kind of see it just does its thing. Okay, so moving on from here, right? I always kind of start. Okay, to make the S, I basically start off by cuffing this with the twirly again. When I tell you twirly is gonna be your best friend, I don't even know if that's what the name of the, what's it called, the tool is, but bear with me. And I'm just gonna push that down like so, like so, like so. Okay, now coming at the other side of it, so it looks like that, right? I just go somewhere that's close enough, not too far, not too close, whatever, just close enough, and bend it the opposite way. And when you do that, you make your first part of your S. So now it's starting to look like this. Okay, that's the first swoopy. We're gonna basically repeat that. Clip it wherever you like and just bend it the opposite direction. So now we have a complete S. Do you see that? Do you see that? That's a complete S. If you put it against your nose, or in this case, my nose, that's a complete S. That's a bit too broad. I'm gonna reduce that. Since I have my S ready, as you can see right there, since I have that ready, I can kind of cut the wire now. I'm gonna cut this much, and I just use the clippers and just, when you cut, you want to hold the part that is smaller. If not, it's gonna go flying around. Like, I'm gonna nip that so the wire, the longer wire part goes down. So that's what I have. So now we're gonna make a swirl. We're gonna make a swirl. Okay, to make a swirl, you just, the same as ever, you just place it in the position you want it to. This is kind of awkward, but I'm basically placing this in the position I want it to be, like right there. And I'm gonna turn it around and turn it around again. Now this is not a complete swirl, it's just one swirl. So okay, now I do not want to make a complete swirl here because I'm kind of envisioning a full-on design right here. So I'm gonna make another S that curves back around, and basically just do whatever you feel like. You're not restricted to a certain type of like pattern or whatever, in a sense. Okay, so I just bent this over again, and now I'm gonna swirl this in so it turns into like, I'm gonna make a full swirl this time. To make the full swirl, you start from the end and not just from the middle. You start from the end and you start at the smallest circle part. And I'm just gonna make one complete turn. And now I use this because I can't use my bare hands to like turn it because it's so small. So I use this and grip the swirl part and basically just turn it around. And I keep turning until I have like a good enough swirl. Okay, so with this I was only able to make a double loop for the swirl. So of course you can do like make it like more rounder and stuff like that. Like you can make different circles in it. I don't know. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. So you can basically turn it more than one. And yeah, this is what we have so far. This is a lot different from my other designs and kind of similar in the same time. So at this point, you just basically, you see as I was working, it kind of shifted off center, so I just basically moved things to place. And this is where I test it out. And you test it out, and if it's like too straight, you basically bend it so it curves into your nose. And this is where you just make fixes. Now I'm fixing the end part just so it fits much nicer. Okay, it doesn't fit when I put it in. I just put my finger in between to widen up the space, and I put the end, then I press so it fits to my nose perfectly, and basically just press it so it forms in the shape of your nose. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And you can make as many as these as you want if you get like a big batch of wire. And I've just been making a lot because honestly I wanted to buy some, and I went on Amazon. And no hate to the people that are making them. Yes, it's their hard work and they spend their time and money and labor on it, but they were charging $21, and I was just like, no ma'am, I do not have $21 for you. I most definitely have $8 and $10, $18, and I can make up to like 15, because I even made some for my best friend for her birthday, and she had those. So I'm able to make up to 50. Plus I made a ring with the same wire. Like, if you do want to spend money and support the people, of course you can do that. I'm not saying you don't have to, but I'm giving you an option on ways to save your money. If you stay to this point of this video, oh my gosh, mwah. Here's your kiss. Mwah. Okay, as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.